Okay, here's a story for everyone who's ever made a bad decision after a late-night drink. Imagine this. It's 1788, and the Austrian army is assembled to ward off the Ottoman Empire in the region of Karansebes, now part of modern Romania. At the time, they were preparing their troops for battle, fully aware of the Ottoman forces looming nearby. But little did the Austrians know. Their greatest enemy that night wouldn't be the Turks. It would be themselves. Here's where the chaos begins. The Austrian army was a massive and somewhat unwieldy force, comprising soldiers from across the Austro-Hungarian Empire. This meant different languages, dialects, and an overall lack of unified communication. One evening, a small group of cavalrymen decided to scout ahead. They ended up in a village where they stumbled upon something that caught their attention: alcohol. Not just a bit, we're talking barrels upon barrels of local schnapps. Clearly, staying hydrated wasn't a concern for these men anymore. The cavalry bought the booze and started an impromptu party. Soon enough, infantry troops arrived. Imagine seeing your colleagues happily drinking and laughing while you're still on duty. Tensions immediately rose. The infantrymen demanded a share of the alcohol, but the cavalry had different plans. Things escalated fast. Words turned into shouts, which, within moments, turned into punches. And then someone fired a shot. Here's where it gets absolutely bizarre. That single gunshot created widespread panic in the drunken crowd. Someone yelled, "The Turks! The Turks are here!" Despite the fact that there were no Turks in sight, this single cry set off a snowball effect. Fueled by drunken paranoia, soldiers began firing wildly in every direction. Units stationed farther away heard the chaos but couldn't see what was happening. Assuming their comrades were under attack, they too opened fire into the mess. Soldiers from different regiments, speaking different languages, shouted commands that no one could understand, and confusion reigned supreme. To make matters worse, officers, completely unaware of the alcohol-fueled madness, interpreted the chaos as the real deal. They ordered cannon fire into their own supposed positions to retaliate against the imaginary Ottoman attack. Can you believe that? They literally bombarded themselves. What started as a drunken scuffle spiraled into a full-scale, chaotic self-destruction. By the time the smoke cleared and reality set in, hundreds of Austrian soldiers had been killed or injured by their fellow troops, and the cherry on top? The Ottoman forces they were so terrified of didn't even arrive in Karansebes until 2 days later. When the Ottomans finally marched in, they found an Austrian army so battered, disorganized, and demoralized that their victory was practically handed to them on a silver platter. The Battle of Karansebes, a battle in name only, remains one of the most downright absurd events in military history. It's a fascinating, albeit slightly tragic, reminder of what happens when poor communication and intoxication join forces. So next time you think about having one too many at a party, just remember, you've probably made better decisions than this entire army. Please like, share, and subscribe. This outstanding video was crafted by VidWiz. Want your own standout videos like this for fun or profit? Click the link in the description to get started today.